Hey guys, how are you? So let's talk about some recent trends happening in the data science and artificial intelligence domains and what type of now currently interviews are going on and what types of candidates they are expecting if you're nearly about more than 2 plus or 3, 4, 5 years experience. So, now in the market, if you are trying to apply for data science or artificial intelligence, and if you don't have any background knowledge or some things, then definitely it's very difficult for you to give such interview or tackle for such interviews. So before that, you should know the knowledge on hands-on experience on the machine learning, deep learning, the natural language processing, and GenAI projects. So now I have seen that in the market there are so many surge means so many candidates are coming in and there is surge happening in like people are switching from front-end domain or Java developer or someone is like testing engineer or automation test engineers. They are trying to become a data scientist just by doing this some GenAI projects or they are just knowing how to utilize some LangChain, how to pass the PDF or create their access teams and based upon that they are thinking like they are becoming the AI experts or data scientist. But in the reality, if you are applying for any positions for the data scientist or even for the AI engineers with any other organizations, then definitely they will not just going to check your AI skills or RAG systems or just a GPT type model skills. Also, they will try to look at like how you know that deep learning, machine learning models, how you evaluate them, how you know the basic of statistics and all those things. So please be prepared for all those things, and you should learn all those things from the scratch for the machine learning. Before learning the machine learning, you should know like statistics, derivatives, probability, and those types of questions because whenever you are trying to learning like a random forest algorithm, XGBoost, or simple linear regressions, gradient boosting algorithms, that time those terminologies will come more frequently, and you may got struggled or stuck at that point. Also, you should know the basic knowledge of machine learning, like supervised algorithms like linear regression, logistic regression, random forest, XGBoost, or other support vector machine, and so many things. And you should know the difference between them, like regression type, classification type, and one most important questions like you should know the parameters, how you will evaluate them, their cost functions. If it's the regression type models, then those are like how you will evaluate them. Like you should know like what is the root mean square error, then RMSE value, then adjusted R2 score, which one is the better and why we require that specific one. And for the classification, you should know like precision, recall, confusion matrix, true positive, true negative, false negative, and one of the most important in nowadays interview are also giving focus on that RUC curve, receiving operating characteristic curves, and AUC area under the curve. And they will ask you like what will be on the x-axis, y-axis, like it's a true positive rate versus the false positive rate. And also in the interview they will trying to ask you like what is precision recall, and they will not only expect you from the mathematical terms or definitions like true positive divided by true positive plus false positive, but they want the real life scenarios. Else they will give you the conditions like if you want to open anyone's mobiles password with the face lock, then for which metrics you will give the importance, it's a precision or a call, or if you want to detect any disease from the given number of persons, then for which you will give the importance like precision or recall. So you should be prepared for those questions very well, and you should also know that where should you give the importance. Also, there are terms like F1 scores, harmonics means, and why you utilize only harmonic means and not any other like arithmetic means or other things. And friends, in the machine learning, you should know like hypothesis testing, null hypothesis, and alternative hypothesis with the examples. And yeah, whenever you are getting the data, then you should know like how you will handle like data, how you will do the pre-processing, outlier handling data, then how you will select the features. And yeah, one of the most important is the principal component analysis where how you will reduce the unwanted features and just give the focus to the important one. So there are so many things you should learn all those detailed algorithms in very advanced ones like bagging, boostings, their difference, and with also you should learn their mathematical derivations like if it's a random forest, then how information gains calculated, entropy, how tree sampling and boosting sampling is happening, bootstrap sampling, what is our out of bag error and all those things, how those bagging algorithms are means handling non-values, and how they are automatically selecting features. So what's happening behind that? Because that types of questions definitely will be asked by the interviewer, and at the end, you need to prepare all those things. Also, in the deep learning, you should know all those basic concepts like learning rate, hyperparameter, end-to-end architecture of neural networks, like input hidden layer and output layer, and the basic working functions for the each neurons, like how it consists of activation functions, vanishing gradients, and exploding gradient descents, and the optimizers like ADAM, ADAGRAD, then RMS prop, and batch gradients, mini batch gradient descents, and so many things. Also, transformer architectures like attention mechanism, multi-attention mechanism, key query values, and so many things they will be asked. Yeah, and once this is covered, then they will go to the rack systems, multimodal rack, how we will handle the image data, video data, audio data, how we will convert their embeddings with the metadata. And now lastly, they are focusing on the one main questions like how you will improve your racks, like how you will optimize your rack systems, like once the chunkings are made, how you evaluate your chunks, various types of chunkings like semantic chunking, recursive characters with text splitter, with token splitter, or just simple text splitter, how why you are adding the overlap there, and all those things. Yeah, and at the last, they are focusing on the re-ranker, like various types of re-ranker and hybrid and dense parsing through the vector stores, and various types of algorithms like hierarchical navigable through small search, and k-nearest neighbor or others. So you should learn all those things unless and until you are not perfect with those concepts. You will going to face so many questions because you will observe that in every interview you will going to tackle all those such questions. Yeah, and at the end there you have need to also prepare like how you are going to deploy projects like FastAPI, Streamlit, CI/CD pipeline, Docker file, Kubernetes file, then how you will handle the workload, and be specific with any of the clouds like Google Cloud certification or Azure certification or AWS certification. And also please be prepared for their various services like Azure utilize that Azure AI Foundry or Azure Machine Learning Studios or various their company instances. And here actually you are saying your models in which format and all those things. Also new trend is happening like how you will utilize the large billion parameters model in your local device, like utilizing various quantization methods like 32-bit, 16-bit, 8-bit or 4-bit quantization methods. Then various adapting methods like low rank adaptation methods, LoRa, QLoRa or PEPTA methods like parameter efficient fine tuning. And yeah, one most important questions also whenever you are utilizing any transport learning or fine tune model, that time you need to do the retrain that models or fine tuning of it. So which parameters you are selecting, what you are keeping the rank alpha for PIPT or QLoRa parameter, what type of bit you have selected and why particular bit, which resources you are utilized for training the model. And yeah, apart from that, they will ask like which tokenizer you have utilized, and specifically those questions will be around the BERT model. So bidirectionally you can encode a representation from transformer, and within that you need to know like how WordPress tokenizer works, how you means words are converted embeddings, and how those IDs are given to the each subwords, positional encodings, then key query values, how their dot products happening, why we are utilizing softmax functions, and at the last we are adding like add and normalization layers, and at the last how you will utilize their embeddings for your transfer learning or domain knowledge, and how you utilize your that model's last layers, and how you will do the fine tuning. So there are so many numbers of questions, and if I start to speak with the any questions, then it will take nearly about 2 to 3 hours or one day, because each and every point has so many depths. But at the end, interview will just go with the overview, and they will check either you are lying or you are just faking, or you are giving a genuine answer. And yeah, they will check your knowledge up to the depth. So be please prepared for each and every topic. Yeah, and please let me know if you are facing any issues or if you want to know any detailed video on any topic. I will be there for your help. Thank you. Bye bye. And let me know how you will feel about that video. Thank you. Bye bye.